Hey, welcome back to Ford University. Are you in the middle of your personal development journey, or you haven't even started your personal development journey, or you don't even know what a personal development journey is? You just feel stuck and you want to get unstuck? Then this video is for you. I'm breaking down 10 steps to get your life together and get a mental reset. Keep watching. Hey, I'm Juliet, Master Hypnotherapist. I work with high-performing entrepreneurs to help them beat their burnout and mental blocks through transcendental hypnotherapy so that they can hit any goal that they set in any area of their life with ease. So today I'm covering how to get your life together. I've been getting DMs on Twitter and Instagram. This is something I get consistently on what books you should read to get started on your mindset shift, or what books you should read to do X, Y, and Z. And something that I need you all to know is that knowledge is within the book, but the change actually happens within you. So you need to prepare your garden, prepare the soil in order for these new seeds to be planted. So the first step in getting unstuck or getting your life together is to evaluate where you are now. It's like, where are you now in terms of where you want to be? If you're not even sure where you want to be, then at least evaluate where you are now. And to do that, you break your life into 8 dimensions. And these 8 dimensions of wealthness or wellness will show you which area of your life is suffering and which area of your life is thriving. Because a lot of times when we think we have like a money problem or a relationship problem, when you do the assessment, it's actually something physical or something with your health. So you don't have the energy to launch, or you don't have the energy to hang out with your partner or do things that your partner wants to do. So it's like the symptom shows up in one area of your life, but it's due to the reason is due to another area of your life. So doing this assessment will give you a clear idea of where you are now and what area of life you need to start working on. And you can actually get the assessment below, and then I'll talk about the guide that comes with it. But let's go through the 10 steps now. This one is to identify your motivation. What motivates you? Like, what is motivating you to shift and to get out of or get unstuck? Because it's important to identify what's motivating you so you can then determine, is this positive motivation or is it negative motivation? Because it really makes a difference in terms of shifting your life. Because if you're trying to shift your life to get away from something, then it's going to be harder for you to maintain your motivation. So you need to seek or look at your motivation and make sure that it's positive, that you want to get something or obtain something or go somewhere. So this way you'll be able to stay on track with this shift. Second step is to, once you identify what your motivation is then to work through your procrastination. Work through what is keeping you from doing things or from getting up and actually getting things done. This way, when you evaluate what your productivity blocks are, you'll be able to get rid of procrastination. And when you get rid of procrastination, you'll start to see that you actually have more time than you thought to do the things that you actually want to do. Then number 3 is you need to overcome your fears. So you need to write down basically everything that you're afraid of and try to see if it's the reasons behind this fear, and to either get rid of them by confronting them, or get rid of them by logically working through the fear. And when you do this, once you get rid of fear, then you can move on to 4, which is increasing and boosting your confidence. Confidence is important because confidence is linked to your beliefs. And so it's important that you believe that you're able to do certain things and that you believe that you're able to succeed, because that is going to sustain the motivation that you initially started with this shift. So once you have your motivation and you address it, and then you get rid of your procrastination blocks and you get rid of the fear, then you need to up-level your confidence so you maintain that belief. And the belief is what's going to tide you through the next steps in your shift. You go through step 4 and you boost your confidence and you solidified your belief in yourself, then you can move on to 5 and 6, which is working on your health and working on your body, because the belief that you can do these things will help you move forward in getting in better shape and getting and building better habits, because these better habits and then this better health is then going to push you through the shift as well. So do you notice that each step is just like a domino effect? So it's like you get rid of the fear and you get rid of the procrastination blocks, and then you identify your fears, and then you're able to boost your confidence, and then you focus on your health, and then you focus on building better habits, which then push you through the next few steps. Now that you feel amazing and that you've created some type of routine and structure in your life by building these better habits, you can then move on to step 7, which is finding meaning and finding your purpose in life. Because you feel so much better, because you're maintaining your health and you have some better habits, you can now look inward. You can now start to look around you and decide what is it that you truly want, like what is your purpose, and find more meaning in your life. And so once you do or identify something that can lead you to finding your purpose, then you can move on to step 8, which is mastering your brain, understanding how your brain works and how you think. Because then you can identify when the different things in reality and like what perspective is, because reality is really perspective. So you can then determine, is this really happening? Is this the truth? Or is this based on my perception? And if that's the case, then I can change my perception, and then the reality is actually better than I thought. But you need to get into a place physically and emotionally in order to then move on to mastering your brain, which is step 8. And so then once you master your brain, then you can move on to setting better goals. Like you probably set goals at some point, but now you can really set and up level your goals to really start creating your future and the life that you want. Because now you've mastered your mind and your body, and now you can truly start creating your future and your reality by setting these 3-dimensional goals. And then once you do that, once you're able to create your reality and set these goals, then you reach the point of self-actualization where then you can focus on your mind and mental clarity and inner peace. But you have to go through all these steps and clear out any of the residual old patterns in these 10 steps to get you to this level of inner peace and mental clarity. And once you do that, that's when the universal method, the method that I use in my practice, actually works. You look at the whole self, your whole life, and everything simply aligns. There's no imbalance, and you realize that you can have it all. You can have the love of your life. You can have the business of your dreams. You can have a career. You can have amazing family connections, a beautiful home, an amazing community, an amazing social life. You can have all of these things. And once you go through these steps and you understand and you move through the blocks in these steps, and you are able to develop these new neural pathways and patterns mentally in all these areas or these levels, it just becomes clear and you get that inner standing. And I understand that this video is like, great, thanks, Juliet, but I've created a guide, 100+ page guide to walk you through these steps. So I'm not leaving you hanging. You can download the guide. It's free. It's 100+ steps, and it has the assessment that you take, and then it has a checklist so you can have so you could keep on track too. And then it has the next steps to walk you through these steps and your master, to help you basically get your shift together. So if you want that mental shift, if you want that life shift, Get Your Shift Together guide is perfect for you. And it's why I created it, because I was receiving so many DMs and people were asking me of books and all this stuff, but it's like, I know that the books can give you just part of that information. I wanted to create something to just give you the full picture and get you started, so then you can build this confidence, believe in yourself, and then have some mental clarity as to what you want to do next. So you can download the guide below. 100+ pages is free. I'm excited to be able to just have this as, here you go, the first step in your shift, the first step in your life shift, your mindset shift, your emotional shift, your physical shift. This is the guide for you. It will work you through the areas, the dimensions of self, the dimensions of wellness and your life, and you will be able to get your shift together. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Let me know if you've already downloaded the guide, what you think of it. I'm really excited just to be able to have 10,000 people have this information as we move through 2020 and the rest of the decade, for us to all align and get our shift together. All right, I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Talk to you later.